One is increase in salary. See, why we generally go for certification. So either we are switching a job or whether we are, working new in the technology to ensure that we have the right skills. So certification gives us some confidence. Okay, today I learned this particular skill, and if SAP is giving a certification, and if I'm clearing that certification, it ensures that I have a better skill set within us. And one more factor is, uh, as I said, first for the increase in salary. A second part is like out of 100 profiles. See, if we are applying for a job or anything, so if you're definitely we have a certification, we have an edge. So getting filtered out of 10 profiles, getting shortlisted will be high. So 91% of the people go for certification only to have this particular edge. So 35% do the certification to ensure that they have some increase in their salary. So this is about certification. So in this session, we are going to see. So we'll understand the cost of certification, and if you are like self-learning, if you are trying to learn all by yourself. So I'll show you the right materials, SAP provided materials, and how to find them and where to get access to those things. And if you are already familiar with UFA, and once you have learned all the training materials and you have purchased your certification, then I'll tell you, what are the training kits available, so using which you can clear the exam in single shot. So this will be the agenda for today's session. Okay, let's understand what SAP's certifications are all about. See, generally SAP certifications are three types of certification we have. One is the associate level. It is a foundation one, where if you have basic knowledge of and whether you can understand in and out of the particular area. Suppose now if you have any certification which falls under associate, that means you're having all the foundation level understanding of it and you're good to go. There are certain certifications which are specialist and professional. So specialist are every year we have an annual event called SAP TechEd. It is a developers forum, okay, where SAP will introduce newest technological innovations, etc. So if any of the certifications in new topics have been added, then you have to clear your incremental assessment would be there. So if you have cleared today's specialist certification, tomorrow if there is any new update to it, you have to ensure that you're clearing that as well. So only then your certification will be valid. Whereas associate is like there is no expiration to its validity. If you have it, it is until the skill is out in the market, that certification is valid. And the professional certification, similarly, likewise, it is the highest level of certification. There will be beginners one and there is a expert one. So professional, you can consider it as an expert level. So what certifications we have and what where does it fall? So in the area of UF and Fiori, see, UF and Fiori are one and the same. If people who are looking for, there will be separate certification for UFI. There is nothing as such. UFI and Fiori both are one are the same, and Fiori Dev 21 is the latest as of 2021. So this is associate level certification. That means if you're a developer, then you know this particular certification, Fiori Dev 21 for the application developer. This certification will ensure that you have the right UFI skills and you can uh, you know looking forward for, if you're an ABAP developer, then you can just give this certification, and you can brush up your skills and you can give this certification so that you have the next upskilling your technology will be, your UFI will be mastering. And there are people who are like functional. See, if you're coming from a functional background where you are not looking for any technical areas, then administration, we have one more certification called Fiori administration. This is meant for people who are looking for non-technical, like you want to configure this existing SAP Fiori apps or custom apps. And for that matter, if you wanted to, you know, understand all about Fiori, etc., then Fiori administration is alone sufficient. And if you have, there will be a question like, do I have to do both? See, as a developer, if you have, or if for that matter, if you have cleared this Fiori Dev 21 application developer certification, then you need not to go for administration. All the topics involved in administration are covered in application developer certification. So if you have this, then you will master complete end-to-end deployment of UFI apps, Fiori apps, and developing an application. So all these concepts will be covered, right? So like I said, there is no specialist certification in Fiori area as of now, and there is no professional certification as well. There is only associate level certification that to Fiori Dev 21. So as on 2021, we have only associate level certification. There might be some other SAP areas where you might find professional and specialist certification, but in Fiori area and UFI area, there is only one certification, that is Fiori Dev 21. Right. So we talked about which certification to opt. So now you understood that this is a certification in Fiori area if you have to do. So what is the cost involved? See, in right now in we have one certification that is 43,734. Okay, it's not specific to SAP UFI or Fiori. In general, any SAP certification if you have to do, you have to purchase 6 attempts. So this Cert 006 is a 6 attempts cost. 6 attempts costs around 43,000, and this is SAP's official cost as such. But there is one advantage. If you are already registered for TechEd event has happened last month on December 8th to 10th. If during that time, if you have purchased, this was Cert 2 offer where for 2 attempts they have given for 20,000. But if you haven't enrolled for during that window, then for this particular window, we have only 6 attempts you have to purchase for 43,000, and any 6 exams you can opt. Okay, so let's understand about this.
Like
Yes,
sorry,
please.
sorry, interrupt you. Like SAP, ABAP, SAP, FI related, I can write, right?
Yes, exactly. So any certification you can write, but only catch is if you see, for example, you opted for today, you opted for UFI and you opted for FI area. Okay, so if you have failed to clear in any one area within 3 attempts, then you cannot attempt for fourth attempt for the same topic. Like Fiori, you attempted 3 attempts and 3 attempts you could not clear it. Fourth attempt, there is a freeze of 12 months. See, the 6 attempts validity is 12 months, and if you fail to clear in 3 attempts, you have to wait for 1 more year to clear the same exam again. That means now UFI within 3 attempts you are supposed to clear. FI within 3 attempts you are supposed to clear. So if you cleared in first attempt, then 5 more attempts you can write 5 more exams. So max 6 certifications you can do, and minimum 2 you will be able to do, because you have a cap of 3 per certification. Clear?
Yeah, clear. Thank you.
Oh. So let's understand about UFI as we are talking about UFI. So what this exactly? So I'm showing about this is about application developer. If you're a developer, then UFI exam will have 80 questions and cutoff score is 66%. It is very high bar. See, if you fail to clear 66%, you'll lose your attempt. And time is 180 minutes. 180 minutes is very much sufficient. It is multiple choice questions pattern, and I'll show you the how the exam looks like is mock exam as well. And this is how the on the day of once you have booked your exam, on the day of your exam, this is how the exam terminal looks like. So usually previously, if you have to do any certification, you have to visit the Atos or proctoring center, where manually physically we have to go there and we have to give exam. But now it's completely made cloud, where right sitting from your home you can give this exam 24/7 365 days. If you booked your slot, you can I'll show you how to book the slot as well. And once you book a slot, I think except public holidays, there will be some calendar access. Except those days, rest of the days anytime we can book. And online there will be they'll be give you one software to install, and using that software, one representative will monitor throughout your duration of the exam. So if you're giving an exam, you cannot do any malpractice or anything, so they'll monitor us. And anything in between we have any questions, we can reach out to them. They'll assist us if we are facing any issue during the duration of the course. So how exactly this happens? Assume today we booked a slot at 11 o'clock. Then the exam will open 15 minutes before. So you'll can log in 15 minutes before the exam duration, and you can read all the instructions. So what would be the instructions and how exactly the exam process looks like? So this is how your question looks like. So the moment you log in, you'll have multiple choice questions in Fiori area. And some of the questions, there is no negative marking. Some of the questions will be single answer. Some of the questions will be multiple answers, like 2 or 3 answers can be correct. So clearly across each question, they'll mention whether 2 questions are right or 3 questions are right. So you have to make sure that you're not, uh, suppose this question has 3 answers are correct, but you're marking only one of the answer or two of the partially correct. then the question goes completely wrong. So your cutoff score, as I said, 66%, you'll fall short of that 66% because of these mistakes. You should avoid such mistakes. That is point number one. Point number two, what what happens is, you're not familiar with this question and you want to mark it for some other time. There is a flag indicator. You click on this flag indicator, and whenever you want to revisit, there is assessment navigator. On click of this assessment navigator, it will pop up a window where it will show you which all are marked for later, and which you have answered. So answered one will turn to green, and marked with flag will turn into red. So that is an indicator which will tell us whether we have to revisit the question. So this is how the exam looks. So if you have answered, you just submit it, and or you can move to next question, or you can select which are the question order you want to opt. So likewise, out of 80 questions, you have to ensure that 66% of the questions are correct, right? So this is all about how the certification looks and everything, right? So first step you understood of the agenda of this session, where cost of the certification is 43,000 for 6 attempts, and Fiori Dev 21 application developer is the certification which we have to opt, right? And where do we find materials for this? Openly, if you see lots of blogs, etc. But this year specifically, SAP has provided one biggest opportunity, that is called SAP TechEd event. See, TechEd event is every year it costs you around 35,000 for a 3-day annual workshop session which SAP conducts, and it is for a developer forum where all the developers will go to that session generally, and clients as well. And during that session, they'll give complete understanding of what are the new products SAP has offered, and how the future roadmap looks like. This year they made it virtual and it is completely free. And if you have free of cost, you can, if you enroll, you can access all the training materials in most of the areas. So how to access those things, I'm just going to show it in this session. So you have to Google it out, SAP TechEd. If you are not familiar with it, just Google out SAP TechEd and SAP TechEd 2020. So the moment you do it, is free of cost. All you have to do is you have to go there and you have to register yourself. So though the event has been completed, it happened on December 8 to 10th of December 2020, but still you can access all the sessions even right. Free login, you just log in, then you are good to go. And how to access specific to Fiori? Go to Explorer tab. The moment you come to TechEd, you have logged in. There you'll find something called SAP Learning Hub Event Edition. So um, like I said, during this window itself, they have given this certification, 2 certifications costing just 20,000. During December 1 to 31st, people who have registered for them, this offer code was provided by SAP. But now that offer has expired because we are in January now. So if this was missed out, so only option for certification is 6 attempts we have to purchase for 43,000. But if your organization or your your company provides any provision to get certification attempts, you can utilize that window as well. So most of the companies, if you reach out to them, they'll give you SAP certification. They'll sponsor the certification process. Right. So if we are doing personally, so you can go to SAP Learning Hub Edition. Then this is how it will take you to. See, only people who registered for TechEd event will only be able to access this particular page. So Learning Hub is like OpenSAP. If you're familiar with OpenSAP, OpenSAP is free way to learn SAP technologies. And Learning Hub is paid version of SAP's course content. So for TechEd users till March 31st, 2020, 3 months window, that means January, February, March, all this content is freely available. Post that, you lose the access to this particular free version. So in this, you have to come to Learn and Get Certified tab. So here in Learn and Get Certified tab, here they'll give you the link using which you can purchase the 6 items which I said now. Buying for 6 items, you can buy now here. You can buy from here. It will take you to training.sap.com where you can purchase the certification. So it will redirect you to training.sap.com, and here we can purchase the exam. Right, it will be loading in a moment. And these are the areas where currently you have all the course materials freely available, and you can learn and get certified all by yourself. See, this is a track SAP UF and Fiori which you have to opt. If you want to get certified in backend as well, so ABAP programming for backend, here you can prepare for a backend and you can give your certification attempt. So what courses to prepare and which area to prepare and how to get certified, that areas I'll just explain in a moment. So newest offering, like on the cloud area you want to get certified, you have side by side extensions in SAP cloud platform. So these four are must and should areas. Like if you are a developer, then these four areas are key areas. You want to just master in front end area, UFA certification you can do. And in backend area you can on the HANA front, what are the new editions are introduced, everything you can get upskill yourself and you can get certified in ABAP area. And cloud area there are two offerings. So these four areas course materials are freely available to access. So now I selected UFA track. So in UFA track, you'll find these tiles as such. If you see, you have lots of tiles out there. For getting certified, so this is a certification track. So in order to clear the certification, we have to Fiori Foundation. This covers all the basic knowledge of UFA. So you have to master this area. And then for advanced UFA topics, you have to master this area. So each of them are ebooks. You have to read these ebooks. It will take you each week. You can consider 1 week if you are a beginner, 1 week for each area. And Fiori Elements is like if you without any coding you can build applications. So this will explain all the topics of Fiori Elements development using annotations. If you are having CDS views, so using CDS views you can prepare annotations and you can build applications without zero coding. Okay, and all the essential topics, how to build UFA apps and Fiori apps, essential areas to those are covered in UX 410 topic. So for getting certified, these four areas you have to master. In 1 month time you can prepare for all this area, self learn. And if to understand whether you have mastered this, there is assessment as well. You can click on this assessment and there will be multiple choice going. You can if you clear that assessment, it's gives you that you are confident enough in this area. So these four topics are important. These are part of certification questionnaire. So if you see, I'm just going back to here. So certification 6.1 here it will be, this is how it will be. Directly you can add to basket and you can purchase. Okay. So this is the place where you will book your exam. And the topics I said, right? Foundation, advanced UFA development, elements development, and developing UFA UI areas. So these all are ebooks. If you're a beginner also, it's very much comfortable. You can learn all by yourself. If you are already familiar with UFA, it will take you 3 days to each topic. So in at least in 3 weeks time, you can get certified. So these are the official ways and official sources of information for getting certified. Right. So
Okay. Okay, Raman.
so you got the idea, right? Where to access, etc.
Yeah. It is very clear.
Okay, so you have to make sure that you register to TechEd. Only then you have, and this valid till only March 31st. If you miss this opportunity, you will not get official source of SAP materials. Rest of the whatever you get, those are blogs, etc. They are all not official sources. This is official source of getting access to Fiori content. Okay, so make best use of this. People who are reached out to me last month, I have suggested them and they purchased even Cert2 certification and they benefited the cost of 20,000. And now right now this has, as this expired, you have to purchase only 6 attempts. So this I have shown you live where to access this session. And this track also, like I said, you have to clear foundation, advanced, elements, UIs, and certification type. So there are other areas. See, if you are interested to learn more, so anything new things which are comes into picture, those styles they'll give you advanced knowledge. But for certification, these four topics are enough: UX 100, 402, 403, 410. If you master these areas, you can clear the certification exam. You need not to study all other UX 400, 103, 100, etc. Those are like additional topics. If you are interested more, you can learn those areas. Right. See, in the four topics, what all areas it will cover. See, in the certification, there is weightage. I said like there is 80 questions and 66%, right? Time is sufficient. You need not to worry about time at all. But mastering the area is important. See, foundation area, 12% questions will come. In deployment, like how to deploy UFI apps, 12% of the questions. And it's like more than 12% can come. And configuring Launchpad, 8% of the questions will be there. And strategy and what are the guidelines, what are the standards on that area, 8. Likewise, OData handling, extensibility topic, how to use smart controls and architecture. So these all topics will be covered in this, all the 4 topics. If you master these 4 topics, then all these areas, weightage of the questions here, no, you can very well answer those areas and you can clear your exam, right? So we understood which areas the topics will be. So this all information, on click of this particular tile, SAP certificate development, this particular page will be shown, and you can, have idea of, whether you have confident enough in those areas. So how to ensure that foundation level you have firm grip on the topic. So each place whether, like I said, if you see here, if you hover on this, there is assessment. See, if you learn, some of them are ebooks, some of them are videos. So this is a video also you have. So if you're familiar, I think there are like few only courses have video kind of content, and after following it, you can go for assessment. So if you clear assessment, that means you have mastered this area. At least it will give you some confidence. So that way, you can ensure that this particular weightage percentage, you are confident enough, right? Right. So coming to the last part, see, how do you book? See, if you are, the moment you purchase it, there is something called certification hub. Like I said, manually, physically, we need not to go to any proctoring center. Okay. So suppose assume you purchase the exam, and you have to go to exam appointments tab. There you will find, you have to search for Fieri Cert 21. So which I shared, right, previous in this exam. So Fieri Dev 21, Fieri Dev 21 is a code. You have to search for that code. Then you have to select that particular code. The moment you select it, it will prompt you for date and time when you want to schedule it. Just you have to select the code and then select a date and time. So you can schedule any day. Once you are confident that you have learned all the, I showed the material set, you prepared all the materials from the content, then you clear the assessment. I think 1 month time it will take. Then you can book your appointment and you can get certified. So the moment you book on the day of exam, this is how the place you have to reach. You have to come to exam dashboard. If you purchase it here, it will show you the your exam. Say Fiori Dev Certification Application Developer. Start the exam. It will be there. It will start. Suppose if at 11 a.m. you have booked, 15 minutes before it will be active. So till then you will not find anything. Okay. One day before the exam, you will find your slot here, and it will be accessible 15 minutes before your scheduled time slot. So the moment you click on that, then it will redirect you to the window which we have seen. See this page, it will redirect you and you can start your exam. Clear? So we have seen how to
clear.
exam, how to look at the content, and how to prepare for it. Everything free and open. If you are willing to learn by all by yourself, these are the best sources by which you can learn all by yourself and get certified. Right? Oh, what happens? See, suppose you have learned everything, but you give an attempt. First attempt, you can try it out. If you're not able to clear in your first attempt, see, I strongly advise to not to make a mistake of losing all your attempts, because 40,000 we are paying it out, and we should not lose all our attempts. If you have failed in the first attempt, do not do one more adventure of writing the second attempt. You'll unnecessarily lose your valuable attempts. So there are lots of dumps available in the in the market, but the problem is whether they're up to date, and you opted the wrong one, you'll mess it up your whole certification process. So in those cases, I'll recommend you, if you first open, you tried out your first attempt and get cleared everything, but still if you're struggling to get it, then I'll assist you in write the assessments, etc. you know right software to use, etc., and using which you can practice real-time exams, etc. And once you are clearing in that software, then it will be real like how you actual exam you're preparing it, similar kind of environment will be created, everything. And once you mastered in that area, if you're clearing it, then in the first attempt you can clear the main exam as well. So I'll provide the training kit, but that training kit you have to use it only once you're familiar with all the UFA topics. You cannot straight away use it. It makes no use. Okay, so that is all about a training kit. So I'll suggest training kit only once you have tried all by yourself and you are failing to do it, then it is recommended to go for training kit. Okay, this is all of training kit. And see, additionally, what exactly I'm doing now. See, I have hosted previously. I used to, all the video content. I have, recorded all the sessions of my previous classes and hosted on FuryBlogspot.com and on the YouTube channel as well. So they are recorded in Telugu version, but for the benefit of larger audience, I think, though if you are ignoring the language of the content, you can see all the steps. So you have seen all the theoretical knowledge. Now you wanted to do actual coding. So there I have given all the instructions on how to build basic scenarios, etc. All you can, if you ignore the language, etc., instructions are there. How to access cloud platform, how to access cloud trail account, how to use a business application studio. All the tutorials are available. You can freely access on there, and you can practice programming and you can build your projects as well. So their detailed instruction from beginner to completely I have given. You can go and opt and you can learn. See, you got theoretical knowledge from SAP source. You have video content on this blog. I have hosted it over there. So the where you can follow, there is a sequentially 1 to 30 there are videos. This is the first video which starts where it will talk about I have there is a YouTube channel as well. So you can subscribe to this channel, or you can just go to playlist. See, if you are already familiar with any of the content, then if you're a beginner, you can start with week 1. So week 1 I have covered, this is foundation course week 1. So there, basics of UFI. What is UFI? What is web programming? What is JavaScript, CSS? Those exercises will be there. All the content, these are, my regular sessions class itself. So each playlist will cover, basics are 1 to 5 videos. On the website also will cover about JS, JavaScript, CSS topics. And see, you learn the theory part, do the practical part using these video tutorials or any YouTube video tutorials you can follow for that matter. And 6 to 12 videos, I have numbered each of the videos with 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay, video number 6 to 12 will cover, how to deploy into cloud platform, how to deploy into on-premise, and custom apps and standard Fury apps, how to deploy, etc. All the areas will be covered in the 2. If you are someone who is non-technical and looking for, Fury administration, week 1 and 2 topics are sufficient. You'll know what is UFI and what are the tools required to develop and how to deploy the apps. But you are someone who is an application developer, you wanted to learn and build apps as well, then 3, 4, 5 topics are also important. Third topic is write a project. See, custom apps you are like, may not be UFI and Fury differences. SAP developed and shipped applications are called as SAP Fury, whereas anyone, if they build for any customer, those are called SAP UFI apps. See, SAP UFI apps, to meet and to look like SAP Fury standard, SAP, all the best guidelines and best practices, there are certain tools. Which tool to use at what time, for requirement gathering phase, which tool to use, and for designing, prototyping, which tool to use, and while developing applications, what are the right tools to use. So those all topics, etc., will be covered in Fury UX essentials, that is user experience essentials. And there are like programming essentials. This is like 2 real-time projects. I have all the videos are there. How to do yourself one complete project, and how to use GitHub, etc., and how to use version control management. All the topics openly are available, and it's only, if you are willing to learn, you can explore more and you can build 1, 2 complete end-to-end projects as well in UFI. And latest topics, see, in the latest 2019 and 2020, machine learning and artificial intelligence are introduced. How to provide machine learning capabilities to our UFI apps. Those are intelligent apps. So there are like a couple of analytical apps as well. So what are latest actually covered in S4HANA 2020 edition. 2020 edition got released couple of months back, and how that looks like and what are the intelligent apps, how to build them, etc. All concepts, advanced concepts are covered in this particular track. So these all are openly available. If you are willing to see video tutorials, you can go and explore these video tutorials as well. And 2 ways to access, like I said, one is through this particular blog, furyux.blog, and one other is through YouTube video tutorials, whichever one you're comfortable. There is one called complete playlist. This complete playlist will show, so here it will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like I said, the tracks, all 30 videos tracks sequential you'll have.
Hello. Sorry, Raman. Sorry, interrupt you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Suddenly, one. I have to go outside.
Okay, okay.
Really sorry if it is interrupt you.
No, not issue. Sure, sure, sure.
Really sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, sure, you can continue.
Okay.
So this is all about the
Okay.
session. So
Okay.
you'll have all the content out there. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I will follow that YouTube channel.
Sure.
Okay. Can you share this in mail? This
Sure, sure.
record section.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the details I'll share you on, you'll registered, you can
Email.
drop your email in the
Okay.
chat box so that I'll share you all the details if you have already registered with it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rama.
Sure, sure, sure. So one more area to understand is how exactly, if you are someone who has a theoretical knowledge and as well as practical knowledge, so still you want some assistance where you wanted to have daily guidance. So there is an online live practical